The Nowhere Man Season 1 Episode 6 season finale goes like this. We go back 5 years to see exactly how Lazarus and Damon Lee carried out their plan. The plan was for Lee's team to arrive before Lazarus's team and wait patiently for them to come back with the diamonds. And the next day when they arrived back with the diamonds, Lee's team took most of them out except for Lazarus, who faked his death. Then grimy-ass Damon and Lazarus took out the rest of their own team and left in the chopper with the diamonds. Now back in present day, after Lucas found out that Neo was kidnapped, he's listening to her voicemails about the attack on the shelter. He then called Street to find out if Nandi was okay, but they said they couldn't find her, so Lucas tells him that Neo put her in the closet in the hallway. Then he asks Street to take her somewhere safe where no one can find them. At the same time, Lazarus and his boy are driving a nervous Neo to the hideout.
Where are we going?
I said, shut the fuck up.
So when Lazarus gets to his hideout at the salt mine, he gets a call from that same warlord from last episode that threatened his life. Lazarus is transporting diamonds for this African warlord, but nobody's taking his calls. They don't want to tell him that Lucas took the diamonds.
If I don't get my diamond, I'm taking your fucking head.
So there's that. So Lucas calls his man Dan and lets him know that Lazarus is still alive. So the next morning when Dan shows up at Lee's house, they get the phone call from Lazarus.
I want proof of life.
Yeah, and I want my fucking diamond.
So he lets Lucas speak to Neo.
Lucas, hey!
Tells him where to bring the diamonds, and then tells him straight up, we're gonna fucking kill you, Lucas. Lucas is like, oh, word? And they immediately go to work on Lee.
Fuck.
So they start waterboarding my man until they get some information that they can use. Then Lucas calls Street to find out how Nandi's doing and tells Street he won't forget how much he's helped. Then he sees somebody walking outside and it's Jonah. But Dan's like, yo, calm down, man. I called him. We need this killer. Now, it took a little while for Lucas to get over what Jonah did. I mean, he did kidnap his daughter.
I'm still your CO. We're gonna talk this out.
Lucas isn't trying to hear any of that, but Dan persists, saying he's trying to make things right. Jonah's here because he wants to help, and we need his help. Jonah begs for his forgiveness, but Lucas is just too pissed off right now.
Are we done?
But of course, they wind up working together anyway. So the plan is Jonah and Dan will head out to the salt mine first, and Lucas will meet him there in the chopper. Meanwhile, Lazarus puts Neo in a bomb vest for insurance. They bring Neo out as Lucas approaches in the chopper, but he has other plans. He's got Damon Lee flying in at gunpoint, and once they get close, he throws a grenade in the back and jumps out. Almost killed your girl, bruh. So Lazarus takes Neo inside while Jonah and Dan are picking off dudes from a distance. So while Lucas is doing his thing, Dan finds Neo being held by one of Lazarus's goons. So Dan pops him and Neo finishes him with the shovel. Bing! So Lucas is still out there manhandling dudes while Dan is defusing the bomb vest, and that's when Lazarus walks in. Now at the same time, Jonah's in his element out there doing his John Wick thing, but he gets shot in the process. Lucas made his way inside to Dan and Neo, and Lazarus knows it.
Lucas, I know you're in here.
And he gets Lucas on his knees over there by Dan, and Dan lets him know that he disarmed the vest.
I disarmed it.
Meanwhile, Jonah's outside passing out. So now Lazarus decides he's going to detonate the vest. I don't know why, because he doesn't have the diamonds yet, but anyway.
Any last words?
Jonah found the strength to get up, but he's got no bullets left in his gun.
See you in hell, motherfucker.
Once he realized the vest has been deactivated, he decides to do it himself.
Hey, remember me?
Jonah walks in with an empty weapon and sacrifices himself. Jonah goes down and Lucas and Neo want to save him and take him to the hospital, but Jonah says, nah, let me go. I want to be with my ex-fiancée.
I want to be with Ellen.
Then he passes out thinking about her, but they didn't let him go. And while they're all at her gravesite, Lucas hits Jonah off with a bag of diamonds. Back at the shelter, they're throwing a party for Nandi because she has new parents now, Lucas and Neo. And he's talking to Street and letting him know that he's thankful for everything he's done and wants him to be Nandi's godfather. And he hits him off with a bag of diamonds.
Don't open it now, man.
So Neo's looking right, brings Nandi downstairs for the party.
We've got a surprise for you.
What kind of surprise?
That is the first time this little girl has changed her facial expression in 6 episodes.
Can you read what that says?
Family?
So Neo looking right, Lucas got a whole new family with Nandi, Street happy because he got a bag of diamonds, and guess who pulls up? The goddamn African warlord wants his diamonds.